Hey coin fans, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating pennies ever struck. The 2009 Abraham Lincoln birth and early childhood in Kentucky 1-cent coin from the Philadelphia Mint with no mint mark. Some people think these are worth tens of millions, but how valuable are they really? Let's find out. Make sure you watch till the end, because we'll break down design, history, mintage, grading, errors, and real market values. Background and story. In 2009, the U.S. Mint did something special. To honor the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth and the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent, it released 4 distinct penny designs throughout the year, each representing a major chapter of Lincoln's life. The very first of these is the birth and early childhood in Kentucky design, and that's the penny we're talking about today. Abraham Lincoln was born on February 12, 1809, in a humble log cabin near Hodgenville, Kentucky, a rural area where his family lived frontier-style amid dense forests and rolling hills. This simple birthplace would someday belong to an American president whose leadership would reshape the nation. So, the reverse of this coin directly reflects that story. It shows a log cabin, symbolizing Lincoln's early childhood in Kentucky from 1809 to 1816, reminding us of just how humble his beginnings truly were. Design details. Let's take a closer look at the coin itself. On the obverse, the head side, you'll see the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, the same iconic design first introduced in 1909 by Victor David Brenner. It has the standard inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 2009. Now flip it over. On the reverse, instead of the traditional Lincoln Memorial that had been used for decades, you'll see a log cabin with the words, "United States of America, e pluribus unum." 1809 1 cent. That 1809 is Lincoln's birth year, a central part of the story this coin tells. This reverse design was sculpted by Jim Licoretz as part of the U.S. Mint's artistic infusion program, and it truly captures the spirit of frontier life. Minting and varieties. Here's something important for collectors to know. This particular penny with no mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint and has a mintage of approximately 284,400,000 coins. That's a huge number, but in the world of modern pennies, it's actually relatively modest. In 2009, the Mint didn't just make this one. There were 4 different reverse designs released that year, all part of the Lincoln bicentennial 1-cent program. There were also versions struck at Denver D. Mintmark, around 350,400,000 coins for this design. San Francisco S. Mintmark, mostly proof coins and collector sets with a much smaller number, about 2,995,615 for this design. Having these different mint sources and finishes adds variety and collectible interest to the series. Coin value reality check now. Here's where we separate internet myths from real collector truth. Some videos will claim this penny is worth millions or hundreds of millions of dollars. But let's get real. Standard circulated examples are typically worth face value, just 1 cent. Even in uncirculated condition, these pennies usually sell for a few cents to a few dollars, depending on grade. In higher uncirculated grades like MS63 to MS65, values might range around $7 to $12, and top certified examples, in the highest grades, might fetch up to $300 or so, but that's still far from millions. A very special red gem copy graded MS67RD recently showed that collector demand can push a coin into the hundreds or even a few $1,000s, but those are exceptions, not the rule. So no, this coin is not inherently worth $284,400,000 just because of its mintage number. That number reflects how many were struck, not the coin's value in dollars. Grading and errors to watch. For collectors, grading matters. A worn circulated coin might just be a penny. A high-grade certified coin, especially red, RD color, can be desirable. Some coins were even labeled by grading services as first day of issue or red gem, which can add collectible premium. There are also error varieties, like double dies or missing letters, that can be significantly more valuable than a typical penny, but these are uncommon and require careful numismatic expertise to authentic. Thanks for watching. The 2009 Lincoln birth and early childhood in Kentucky penny is a beautiful piece of American numismatic history, especially for Lincoln fans and collectors. While most are worth just a penny or a few dollars, the story behind them is priceless. If you like this deep dive, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what coin you want me to feature next.